Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you. Auto Select's team of dedicated and experienced service advisors exceed expectations for auto repair and service. Auto Select is the area's best kept secret for tires. We even offer free tire rotations every 6,000 miles with every tire purchase. Go to autoselectonline.com for locations near you.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here on behalf of Zaleski Sports. I'm with my ace producer today, Garrett Short. And a friend of Zaleski Sports, Noah. And we are outside today here in Thorpe for softball. Before we talk about the game, Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. There we go. Well, Fall Creek will be the home team today in this matchup. Stevens Point Pacelli, the visitors. On the mound for the Crickets is Jenna Fitch. We'll go through the outfield. We'll go through the defense. Kennedy Grolke is at first. Avery Barca is at second. Kennedy Tum at third. Sophie Johnson is at short. Becky Hutchinson in the left. Elena Raffensberger in center. Larissa Johnson in right. The designated player is Carly Harriman. Behind the plate is Emma Weststreet, and as I said, Jenna Fitch in the circle for Pacelli. One more time, we hear from our friends from Auto Select. All right, friends, we missed the first batter, Sydney Gavin, who flew out to right field. Larissa Johnson with the out. And now up is Katie Ilka. Just remember our friends from Auto Select, Stevens Point's choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. One away here in the top of the first, Pacelli at bat. Joe Anderson here along with Garrett Short. And Fitch throws the strike over. No scoreboard here, so we'll have to be kind of paying attention to blue behind the plate with the count. Kind of about the best angle we can get you, friends. We pitched the tent up to make sure there's been a little spotty rain, just enough to be a nuisance. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul away. And as my grandfather used to say, not enough rain to raise a disturbance, but just enough to be a pain in the neck. I added pain in the neck part. 1-2 the count to Katie Ilka. Just missed. 2-2. And Ilka hangs, fouls that one off. 2-2. Pitch. Outside. Full count. Just underway here at the Thorpe Tournament, Pacelli and Fall Creek. Emma Weststreet gets the signs from Coach Brad Saransky, and Ilka draws the walk. Runner at first is Katie Ilka. That'll bring up Hannah Trzynski, the first baseman. Ilka at first, Trzynski the batter, and she slaps one to left field, just out of the reach of Becky Hutchison. Ilka going for third, and she's going to be sent home. And the first run is in. Trzynski ends up at third. RBI double for Trzynski, and it's 1-0 Pacelli. Keelan Yenter, the batter. Hannah Trzynski's at third. Katie Ilka has just scored the first run of the game for the Pacelli Cardinals. The pitch. Low. Ball one. Kind of an unusual spot to kind of set up. We'll do our best to give you as good angles as we can. Stephanie Treichel coaching at first for the Cardinals. And a swing and a miss for Yenter. 1-1. Outside. Jenna Fitch struggling here in the first inning for the Crickets. Coach Brad Saransky back in his old stomping grounds. He taught and coached here in Thorpe for many years. I think they won a state title when him as coach as well. And a strike called. Mr. Saransky knows what he's doing. Wayne Sankey on the other side as well for the Cardinals. And the pitch, off speed, outside. Kaylin Yenter has the sleeves rolled up. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The ball could get under the fence in a couple of spots here. On any close plays. The outfield fences look okay. Here's the pitch from Fitch. And walked her second walk of the inning. We'll put runners at the corners with one out. Kaden Nelson, the batter, the left fielder, steps in. Still on top of the first. And she will take second. Will Yenter. They always try that double steal. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Grounded right back by Nelson to the pitcher for the second out. Well, she's staying on the base because so she will be called out. I'm not sure if they want to say if she either pulled her foot or no matter what, it's still 2 outs. Ava Tess, the batter. And that pitch low in the dirt. Hannah Trzynski at third and Kaylin Yenter at second. 2 outs, 1-0 count. Another low pitch. Emma Weststreet always getting the signals from the dugout. Strike called. Hey, Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Foul that one away. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuce is wild. The pitch. And that'll end the inning with a strikeout as Tess looks at strike 3. 1 run on 1 hit and 2 left on. We finish up the first inning. It's 1-0 Point. You are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back to Thorpe. Joe Anderson here, bringing you play-by-play today, along with the incomparable Garrett Short on production. The defense for the Pacelli Cardinals: Hannah Trzynski at first, Ava Tess at second, Kelsey Giese at third. Kaylin Yenter is the shortstop. Kaden Nelson in left, Lane Ilka in center, and Sydney Gavin in right. The DP is Amelia Martini. Katie Ilka behind the plate, and Peyton Mansell in the circle. And leading things off for the Crickets is Kennedy Tum, the third baseman. Number 8. Rain has seemed to stop. We're talking about rain yet throughout the day. A chance of rain, not heavy, but just enough to be a pain in the neck. Tum swings at strike 1. The pitch, nice pitch from Mansell. Count even, ball on the strike. Garrett Short brought his friend Noah along, but no chair for Noah. Sorry, Noah. I did buy him a Snickers. He's okay. Here's the pitch from Mansell. Low. Pretty nice crowd on hand here. A lot of Pacelli followers. Everybody's got a tent. Here's the pitch. Outside. Full day of softball here. We have this game at 10, and we will broadcast also the matchup. And a strike called. And Tum goes down swinging. Or goes down looking, that is, excuse me. For the first out. That'll bring up Becky Hutchison. Gotta like girls softball. players always get so vocal and intense and encouraging their teammates. It's a lot different from baseball. They do so as well, but it's a different chatter. One away. Hutchison takes strike one. The left-hander, number 6. Kind of like the Fall Creek unis. They're kind of cool looking. Green, that white script, numbers, letters. Slap bunt. Kennedy Grolke on deck. She snagged it. One and two. The pitch. Slap bunt. Almost like a drag bunt. Fouls that one off. 1 and 2, the count remains. Trzynski at first, and that one's fouled away. Because you got to remember, on a strike 3, if you square and bunt and you miss or foul it off, you're out. Drag bunt's like it's a combination of swinging and bunting at the same time. Here's the pitch, and that one way upstairs. Katie Ilka had to stretch up to even tick that ball. Peyton Mansell, number 13. And Hutchison, the pitch, slap bunt. Going to be scooped up by Yenter, and Hutchison beats it out for a base hit. That'll bring up Kennedy Grolke. So Hutchison at first. Grolke the batter. One away. Umpires are positioned different as well in softball. In baseball, you're in the infield. Softball, you play behind the defense, or you stand behind the defense. Remember, it's 43 feet to the pitcher's circle. Hutchison aggressive on the bases. A Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. A Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Hutchison getting a little aggressive over at first. And Katie Ilka looks her back. Get your customized uniforms, t-shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Maida Custom in Stevens Point. Sport-specific gear, screen printing, plaques, trophies, and custom gift items are all available at Maida. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. And come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. Grolke fouls that bunt away. Experienced officials on the field this morning. I keep thinking it's afternoon. It's still morning. Got here at 0900. You know what that means. Oh my gosh, it's early. Here's the pitch from Mansell. Swing and a miss. And she goes down on strike. Second strikeout of the morning for Mansell. 2 away. Hutchison still at first. This is Sophie Johnson, the shortstop. Johnson batting from the right side. Got to remember the bases are only 60 feet away in softball. The pitcher's rubber used to be 40 feet away, and they extended it a few years ago to 43 feet, which does help in the safety issue. So I've umpired several games where you've had a comebacker and you barely have enough time to move. I mean, yes, a softball doesn't travel as fast as a baseball, but still, it gets pretty dangerous. And there goes Hutchison to second, and she's going to get there. So Becky Hutchison advances to second. 1-0 Pacelli here in the bottom of the first. I think she needs a dry ball. The outfield is probably pretty soggy. Infield is in very good shape, but had a lot of rain here the last 2-3 days, and outfield be kind of smushy. 0-2 the count, 2 away to Sophie Johnson. Mansell's pitch, fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Doubleheader here on the network, following the Pacelli Cardinals here on Zaleski Sports. Game number 2 will be at 2 p.m. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. 3 strikeouts, and they leave Hutchison stranded at second. After an inning of play, it is Pacelli 1, Fall Creek nothing. You are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Welcome back to Thorpe. We head to the top of the second inning, and leading things off for the Pacelli Cardinals will be Peyton Mansell, Kelsey Giese, and Amelia Martini. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Jenna Fitch, right-hander for the Crickets. Joe Anderson here with Garrett Short and friend of the network, Noah. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Delayed strike. Had to kind of think about it. You know, I'll tell you something. Girls softball pitching has become very, very diverse. Boy, Mansell's way up in the box. And she slaps that one right off her coach's foot. And didn't flinch. She didn't flinch. Bounced right off her foot. She just stood there. She reminded me of Coach Jared Krasselt of Columbus. He had a liner come right by him in the third base coaching box the other night. Never moved. Mansell takes a ball. 2 very good pitchers working today. And Jenna Fitch and Peyton Mansell. Here's the pitch. Slapped at the second base. Barker gets the out. Barka, excuse me. 1 away, brings up Kelsey Giese. Avery Barka, that's second. First base is Kennedy Grilke. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fitch is throwing flames right on that one. That was a good fastball right down Broadway. Yeah, the softball pitchers have become very diverse. I mean, they can throw multitudes of different pitches. And that's the scoreboard. Click on, go to, click your red. Yeah, click it. Go back up here. Go to sports, scoreboard tool, baseball, replace. Okay, then pull this down. Go up here and pull this down. Hold on a second. Yeah, pull it down a little bit. We're working on some tech stuff here, and then grab a hold of this, put your cursor right there, and then click and drag that up. There you go. And then drag that down. Yep, you're correct. Drag it all the way down. Drag this all the way down. So get it out of your way. Oh, don't click on it. Go through the, okay, now you got this one. And then go up and pull down the size of it. So Giese will draw the walk. Thanks for your patience, friends. I find it interesting that I'm kind of giving advice to somebody on how to use the system with some of the situations I've come across. We all work together here at Zaleski Sports. Love this job. Amelia Martini, the batter, number 9 in the lineup. She takes strike 1. Giese is at first. Swing and a miss. Got to remember that the rule in softball, runner cannot leave until that ball leaves the pitcher's hand. If they leave early, the base umpire calls dead ball and the runner out. There goes Giese, and she's out. Good gun from Emma Weststraight to get the out. So Martini thrown out trying to steal. Now there's 2 outs. Two away. Base is empty. And the pitch. Slapped it right at Barca. Over to Grolke, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We've got 1.5 complete. It is Pacelli 1, Fall Creek nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point.
You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back to Thorpe. We hit to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based at Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Elena Raffensberger leading off here for the Crickets in the bottom of the 2nd. The center fielder took ball 1. And the count even now at a ball and a strike. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. And Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is home to the big slice. Stop in for lunch or dinner or order the whole family. Serving up dozens of options of specialty pizzas, let Polito's Pizza take care of dinner tonight. 1-2 the count to Raffensberger here in the bottom of the 2nd. 2-2, excuse me. That's why you got a young guy watching, because the old guy gets kind of not paying attention. And that's a strikeout. 1 away. 4th strike of the morning for Peyton Mansell. This will bring up the number 6 hitter, Carly Harriman. There we go. Carly Harriman, number 9. Mansell gets the sign. Swings and misses for strike one. Nice job behind the dish for Katie Ilka. As an umpire, that's what you always tell your catcher. I always did. I don't know if probably not every umpire did what I did, but I would always tell the catcher, you got a working relationship with them as that's fouled back. I would always tell every catcher I worked with, remember, your job is to make sure I don't get hit with a ball. And the reason I said that is because if there's a close pitch, anyway, that they're going to catch it, you'll stay in there and make sure if it's a strike or a ball. If you're always worried about the catcher letting the ball get away from them and hitting you, you're going to flinch a little bit more. And it's always good to stand behind good catchers. You got the protective gear on as an umpire, but it's just right around the shoulders or that part of your knee or your foot or whatever. You can get stung and it'll hurt. Here's the pitch from Mansell, and that's high. Harriman. 2-2 now. Mansell throwing a gem here. Only allowed one base runner so far. Gets the sign, delivers. That's high. Full count now. So Carly Harriman. Full count. Peyton Mansell. Let's see what she brings. And she fouls that one on a play. It's always really enjoyable to do games where you have two good pitchers, two good teams. The game has a nice flow to it. Got to give a shout out to my friends in Marshfield, Columbus, the girls. They've got a tournament today, wishing them well. And strike three, back-to-back strikeouts. Larissa Johnson now the batter. Larissa, the number 7 batter. I tell you, this Peyton Mansell, this young lady can really fire the softball. Strike one. Hey, don't forget tomorrow's Mother's Day. Make sure you say thank you to your mom. If you have your mom, make sure you call mom tomorrow. Fly ball, center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So Larissa Johnson reaches on a single with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up the catcher, Emma Westrate. Make sure I have that name correct, too. Yes. Thanks to Brad Saransky. Sent over his lineup when I asked. It's kind of nice to have the lineups rosters. And that way we can describe the game better, and parents and grandparents and other relatives and friends that watch get to hear someone they are watching for being mentioned, and mentioned correctly. Westrate, the number 8 hitter. That pitch stopped by Ilka. Avery Barca on deck for the Crickets. 1 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Foul back. And Johnson was on the move. So I think the hit and run is on. Johnson's going to go on contact with 2 outs. And Ilka, well, they will get the out as Westrate struck out. Ilka dropped the ball, picked it up, and fired it over to Drzinski for the out. No runs here in the bottom of the second for Fall Creek. We head to the top of the third. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Sydney Gavin just led off the top of the third and grounded out to Jenna Fitch. One up, one down. We'll bring up Katie Ilka. Hey, sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Ground ball fair down the third baseline. Ilka is going to round first and dig for second. And she's going to get there standing up. Stand-up double for Katie Ilka. Hey, we want to give a thanks to our game day sponsors, U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Pizza Ranch of Plover, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly Arbuckles, Blinds and Designs by Kelly Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. Learning some different ads here. I usually do a lot of Clover Belt games, more Marshfield area. Grounder by Trzynski. Fitch will ground it, pick it up, get the second out. Ilka advances to third. That's Katie Ilka. So Jenna Fitch has had a hand in both putouts here. This brings up Kaylin Yenter. And she hits a little number down the first baseline, scooped up by Grolke, and that'll do it. Quick inning. Katie Ilka with a stand-up double, but stranded at third. We head to the bottom of the third. Pacelli 1, Fall Creek nothing. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Doing good work, Garrett. I remember the first time I did it, I was a basket case. I couldn't get anything to work. Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness. We're here back at Thorpe. Garrett and I are kind of talking about our experiences working here at Zaleski Sports. Production's a lot more difficult than you think. I mean, you got to be always thinking ahead. You got to have a commercial queued up. You got to have your scoreboard ready to go. Sometimes you got to run a camera. It all depends. I learned how to do slow motion or instant replay the other day and did that for a ball game, worked with Jason. Actually, Larry Hazer on the call, I just got to produce. That's a lot to it, but it's a fun job to do, friends. And leading things off here is Avery Barca for Fall Creek. Here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 the count. Barca, the number 9 hitter. Takes a strike. Fall Creek girls wearing not the eye black, but the eye white. Two and 1 the count. The pitch. Make that 2-2. 6 strikeouts this morning for Peyton Mansell. Has yet to walk a batter. Foul that one away. Squirts under the fence there. I did tell you there's a couple of spots that the ball can get under the fence, and that was one of them. 2-2. Good stop by Ilka. 3-2. Kennedy Tum on deck. Sun's starting to come out a little bit brighter here. Still overcast. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. One away. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Kennedy Tum. That is the 7th strikeout for Peyton Mansell. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving. Keep moving and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. And don't forget, Felt's Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. And slapped right to Tess at second. And hey. Tum beats it out for a base hit. So Tum at first with one away brings up Becky Hutchison. Single in the first and stranded at second. One away. Don't forget that Mara Water Corporation is a family-run business that has been treating water for 72 years. They offer service to your current water system, new systems for rent and for purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family left with clean water. Steal attempt is good. As Tum is now at second. Finish up about our friends from Mara Water. They offer servicing to your current water system, new systems for rent and purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family with clean water. Learn more at marawater.com. And that pitch got away from Katie Ilka, and now Tum is at third. Hutchison looks at her wristband. They've gone more to that. They've gotten out of a lot of the signs. Here's the pitch. Bunt. Error by Truzinski. As Tum scores the first run and tying run for Fall Creek. No RBI on that, as there was an error on the first baseman. We're tied at 1. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Becky Hutchison at first. Kennedy Toombs scored the tying run for Fall Creek, and that'll bring up Kennedy Grulke. Kennedy, a strikeout victim in the first. Brad Saransky has his base runners pretty aggressive on the base paths. Tum got on and stole second. Took third on a pass ball. Becky Hutchison, great bunt. Swing and a miss. The only question that I had, and it's hard for the umpire to tell, is if you're out of the box and bunt it, you're out. Make contact. And her foot, Miss Hutchison's foot, was pretty doggone close to the outside of the batter's box. I umpire much better on a chair. Swing and a miss, and there's a steal. And she's there. So Hutchison advances to second. And the coach is going to come out and question if she left early or not. Emma Weststreet encouraging her teammate here next to us. Okay, Kennedy Grulke. Mansell's pitch, high. Two and two. One run is in. Hutchinson at second. One away. And the pitch in the dirt. Good stop for Katie Ilka. If that had squirted away from where Hutchison would have been at third. Becky Hutchison, pretty speedy runner. Full count, 3-2 to Kennedy Grulke. The pitch popped her up, out of play. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Full count to Grulke. The pitch fouled it off. Turn your house into a home and shop home furniture. Find many top brands of beds, sectionals, recliners, sofas, and so much more at a family-owned furniture discount store. Shop home furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Full count. Make that a strikeout to Grulke. She fought hard, but goes down swinging. 2 outs now. 8th strikeout for Peyton Mansell. Emma Weststreet encouraging her teammate. She's the catcher for Fall Creek. Very, very positive player. Sophie Johnson, the batter. Hutchison, pretty good lead off a second, but nothing that she can't get back in time. Again, talking about those wristbands, you used to get the signs, bunt, swing away, whatever. Well, you see an awful lot of the players with wristbands now, and the coach will call out like a color or a number pattern, and they'll check it. And unless you have access to that wristband, nobody knows what you're saying. Tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. And that pitch away for Sophie Johnson. Mansell's pitch popped her up. Will it stay in play? And it hits the Pacelli dugout on the roof. I believe the count should be 2-2. Yes, it is. 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second. Mansell, the pitch. Strike 3 called. 1 run comes in for Fall Creek as we're tied at 1 as we head to the top of the 4th. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
Well, we head to the top of the 4th inning. Tied at 1. Joe Anderson here, along with Garrett Short. And Jenna Fitch.
Nice throw, that's it, good job.
And Caitlin Mansell with a pitcher's duel, tied at 1. Jenna Fitch so far has struck out 1 and walked 2. And given up 2 hits. On the other side of the ledger, Peyton Mansell has struck out 9, walked none, and given up 3 hits. And Fitch starts off Caden Nelson with the strike here in the top of the 4th. The pitch, low and away. Find your new career with Farner Asphalt, now hiring laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators with year-round benefits. Wow. Must be 18 to apply. Learn more and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Delta Dental in Stevens Point is hiring for multiple positions. Join a growing company with great compensation, excellent benefits, room for growth, and a new facility right here in Stevens Point. Learn more at deltadentalwi.com. Fouled off. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, there we go, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations of Plover. Ground ball scooped up by Johnson. Over to first. Grillkey makes the squeeze for out number 1. One away. Brings up Ava Tess. 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the first. Hey, Point Gourmet Sodas, handcrafted with 100% real sugar and available in a variety of flavors. Enjoy today. Handcrafted to stand apart. Point Premium Sodas are a treat for all ages. Find them at a retailer near you. And Johnson again scoops it up. Back-to-back putouts for the shortstop. 2 up, 2 down. And this is the pitcher, Peyton Mansell. Peyton grounded out to second in her first at-bat. She hits that one foul down the first baseline on a play. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Jenna Fitch pitching well. And that pitch called a strike high. Pretty impressed by Emma Weststreet behind the plate, catching for Coach Soransky's Fall Creek Crickets. Does a good job. Both catchers do a great job here today. Waits for the call. Fitch, the pitch. Mansell squirts one past the shortstop for a base hit. So Peyton Mansell with 2 outs, single to left. And we got a courtesy runner coming in for the Cardinals. It's number 15, Rylan Mayick, a freshman. So Rylan Mayick at first is the courtesy runner. Courtesy run for catcher and pitcher. Helps the game speed along. And a big moment here for Kelsey Giese. Kelsey walked and was thrown out trying to steal in the second. Mayick could lead off a first, trots back. Remember, on softball, pitcher gets the ball back in the circle. The runner has 1 second to decide to advance or go back to the base. Good. Mayick calls her safe. So Mayick with the stolen base. Two away, runner at second. Giese in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Fitch. Called a strike. Jenna Fitch. Swing and a miss for Giese. 2-2. Dare we say extra innings? We shall see. Jenna Fitch delivers. Got the strikeout. So a 2-out single by Peyton Mansell goes for naught as the score remains tied at 1. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Professionals.
I enjoy working with professionals as well.
Thank you. Welcome back to Thorpe. We head to the top of the fourth. Yes, top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. There we go. Got so had to get my tongue untwisted and got. Thank you, Garrett. That's why you have a teenager helping to make sure you know what you're doing. Elena Raffensberger batting. Strikeout victim in the second. With a pitch. Peyton Mansell pitching a gem. She struck out 9 and only allowed 1 run so far. 4th inning of work. You don't see too many pitching changes in softball. You don't have to worry about pitch number and things like that. Strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Yep. Even higher. Yep. And you can pull this one up higher too. That pitch low. Larissa Johnson here warming up next to me. Doing a good job. You gotta like the ripped knees and the pants. You can tell she's a softball player. Swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout. Peyton Mansell throwing BBs today. Only giving up 1 run. Has yet to walk a batter. That is her 10th strikeout on the game. And Emma Weststraight right back at the backstop, encouraging her teammates. That's a fly ball that's going to be in foul territory. Bounces off the fence. Good hustle by Sydney Gavin. Carly Harriman, the batter. Carly, a strikeout victim in the second. Marissa Johnson, who I just mentioned, on deck. I like those kids that have the pants with the torn knees. And good slap hit's going to be knocked down by Tess. And good defensive play by Ava Tess to get the out. So 2 away. Wow. Building a home you've always dreamed of is a huge undertaking, and you need to make sure it's done right and done the way you envision. Let Blinker Construction be your guide. From interior and exterior design to construction, customization, and seeing the job is done right. Blinker Construction is with you every step of the way. Visit Blinker Co., BLENKER, capital CO.com. Johnson, the batter, hits a fly. Oh! Holy buckets! Ava Tess snags the flare. Somebody did the ESPN jingle. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the 5th. Tied at 1. You're watching high school softball on Selesky Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back. When we have a pitching change for the Crickets, Grace Harum now in the circle in relief of Jenna Fitch, that is. Top of the 5th. And leading off, Amelia Martini, who grounded out the second. 0 for 1. And she gets a base hit to left. So Martini leads off the top of the 5th with a base hit. And a bunt attempt.
That's it. Everybody's moving here. Everybody's moving.
By Sydney Gavin. Goes foul. Pitching line on Jenna Fitch. 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 run. Scored while she was in the circle. Martini at first. Gavin fouls that one away as well. I believe it's 0-2. Again, no scoreboard here at this ball diamond. I don't think either diamond today will have a scoreboard. So we need to kind of pay attention to the Blue behind the plate. 0-2 is the count. Is the count. There we go. The pitch. Fouled it off. Just got a piece of it. Sydney Gavin, the leadoff hitter. She's flown to right and grounded out to the pitcher. Grace Harem in the circle. I don't know if there's any more defensive changes. Try to take a quick look. I think it was just a straight up 1-for-1 in the lineup. Base hit to right field. Martini will reach second. Wow. Gavin just got in there as Larissa Johnson rifled that ball in. Holy cow. Nothing is more fun than broadcasting and you got two good softball teams taking on each other. I don't know if there was going to be any sort of an appeal or not. It was a close play at first. 2 on. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Pacelli. Katie Ilka, the batter. And Katie hits a foul ball to right field. Good hustle by Larissa Johnson. She ran out of real estate. Katie Ilka on the morning, a walk and a stand-up double, but she was stranded at third. She did that in the 3rd inning. 2 experienced coaches going at it here this morning. Here's the pitch from Harem. Good bunt. Going to be laid down to third baseman. Gets it, grabs it. Good job by Kennedy Tum to get the out. But Gavin advances to third. So a sack bunt for Katie Ilka for the first out. Actually, that's Amelia Martini at third. Sydney Gavin is now at second. So 2 on with 1 out. Big moment here for Hannah Trzynski, and Hannah 1 for 2 with a single and RBI and a ground out to the pitcher. And the lefty, Harem, in her first inning of work for the Crickets this morning. And the pitch. Ground ball right at the third baseman. One run is in. What happened, friends? That run scored. Kennedy Tum rifled it to first, and Kennedy Grolke couldn't squeeze it. Sydney Gavin has advanced to third. You have Hannah Trzynski at first, Sydney Gavin at third with 1 run in. Trzynski does not get the RBI due to the error on the first baseman. Umpires get together and chat and make sure they're on the same page. Coach Soransky's talking to his defense. Stevens Point coach is talking to her team. Defensive conference over, offensive conference over. We're ready to go back to play. This should be Kaylin Yenter. And Kaylin, a walk, and popped up to Grolke at first. 0 for 1. Runners at the corners. And they're going to let Trzynski take second unopposed. Catcher's indifference. Blue is like the home plate umpire is kind of like how I called him. If it's a ball, I never said anything. if it was, or I would sometimes indicate where it was. You knew if it was a strike with me. You knew it, because I'd make sure, yes, right. Oh, what a snag by Sophie Johnson at short. Caught that liner, wow. What a great catch by Sophie Johnson. 1 out, or 2 outs now. And Caden Nelson with 2 on. Lead back to Pacelli here as 1 run has come in. They'd like to get another one if they could, but the Fall Creek defense is trying to say no, no, no. Here's the pitch. Foul that one back. Caden Nelson, the left fielder. Oh for 2. And that pitch in the dirt. I have yet to see Emma Westrate lose a pitch. That young lady is like a stone wall or a brick wall. That's what you want as a catcher. None shall pass. Base hit. Oh, another one. Holy cow. Sophie Johnson and Fuego back-to-back putouts on big snags at short. 1 run came in for the Cardinals, and they take the lead 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
Welcome back to Thorpe. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Sophie Johnson and Fuego defensively showing the leather. 2 back-to-back snags and on line drives. Good work by Miss Johnson for Fall Creek. We head to the bottom here in the 5th. Emma. Ooh, number 1 is batting. That is Lexi Gustafson. And I believe she's pinch hitting for Emma Westrake. And Gustafson, the left-handed batter, facing the righty Peyton Mansell. Peyton has been on fire today. 10 strikeouts. And there's a strike. As Gustafson trying to do a drag bunt. That is an art. That is hard to do. It's people think, oh, it's easy. No, it's not. It's a lot of gotta know how to just slap it just right. 3-1 the count. Here in the bottom of the 5th, it's 2-1 Pacelli in the pitch. Ball 4, one of the few walks given up on the day by Peyton Mansell. And they're going to re-enter Emma Westrate, the catcher. So Lexi Gustafson does her job, gets the walk, and re-entry for the catcher. And that'll bring up Avery Barca. Avery, a strikeout victim in the 3rd. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. bottom of the 5th. And West Strait is called safe. So a stolen base for West Strait. I believe it's count is 1-0 to the batter. You can hear the Fall Creek girls cheering in the background. And that's fouled off. Got to get used to all the jewelry on the players again, too. That was a big point of emphasis for years of the WIAA, that both boys and girls could not have any jewelry of any kind unless it was a medical jewelry going on. You always had to make sure that everybody had their jewelry off. Coach Saransky is having a conference here with Avery Barca, the batter. Kennedy Tum on deck. Scored the lone run so far for Fall Creek. Coach Saransky barks out the number so everybody knows what's going on. West Strait at second. Barca takes a ball. Well, now the clouds are starting to kind of look a little darker again. We've got the tent up. It hasn't really sprinkled since the game started. I always knew this tent would come in handy. Thank you, Randy Withrow. Ground ball. Tess over to Drzinski for the first out. So Barca will advance West Strait to third. And a big spot for Kennedy Tum. Kennedy 1 for 2. Strikeout, a single, and the lone run scored for Fall Creek. And she takes strike one. Runner at third, squares to bunt, and I think she took a strike on that. Two 2-1-4, Brad Saransky barks out to his players on the bases. Kennedy Tum awaits the pitch from Mansell. Takes another ball. We are in a pitcher's duel here this morning in Thorpe. Two and one the count. Tum takes high for ball three. West Strait looked back by Katie Ilka. We're in a nail biter here. It's 2-1. Fall Creek would like to tie it here with a base hit. In the hands of Katie Tum. And can Peyton Mansell get her out? We'll see. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and walked her. So now runners at the corners with one away, and it'll bring up Becky Hutchison, number 6, the lefty. Now you got to watch for the double steal. Most likely they will let Tum take second. Infield comes in, outfield comes in. And they do let Tum take second. So now runners at second and third, still one out for Becky Hutchison. Becky on the morning, 1 for 2. Single and reached on an error. And a perfect bunt. And the umpire couldn't see it. You can be out of the baseline at home. You don't need to. She can go all the way out there. She can. She can do that. It doesn't make any difference. You can be out of the baseline. Okay, so Becky Hutchison will reach on a fielder's choice and end up at second. Kennedy Tum has advanced to third. The only thing that the base umpire, the home plate umpire, wasn't able to do is the play happened behind him as Weststraight snuck in. You can dance around home plate. She came down the baseline, yes, but home plate, that's kind of open season in a sense. I mean, you can't go all the way downtown and then come back, but I mean, you can move around home plate to avoid the tag. The umpire was correct. Kennedy Grolke now. So Hutchison can't get the RBI as it was a fielder's choice. Grolke 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. We're now tied at 2. Still 1 out. Another bunt. She's out. Good play. Tum thrown out at home. Another fielder's choice as Grolke will advance to second. And Hutchison now is at third. 2 away. That's the excitement of softball, friends. You never know what's going to happen. Things go so much faster than in baseball. Sophie Johnson 0 for 2. Fall Creek with 2 outs trying to take the lead here. Two on with 2 outs. Sophie Johnson, the batter, fouls that one off. Katie Ilka, it's been an adventuresome 5th inning for her behind the plate. She's had 2 close plays. Here's the pitch. Ground ball scooped up. Geezy over the first for out number 3. We ended up tied as we end the 5th inning. Emma Weststraight scores the tying run. We head to the top of the 6th. Tied at 2, you're watching softball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Well, we're back to an exciting matchup here this morning from Thorpe High School in the Thorpe tournament between Fall Creek and Stevens Point Pacelli. We head to the top of the 6th, tied at 2. Leading off here for the Cardinals will be Ava Tess. Ava 0 for 2. And facing Grace Harem in her 2nd inning of work for the Crickets. Jenna Fitch, the starting pitcher, threw 4. And that's fouled on the first baseline. Just what you want to have in a softball game. Good pitching, good defense. Only a few errors. Close play at home to tie the score. Fly ball right field. Back goes Johnson and makes the catch. Larissa Johnson. Good catch for that young man as Tess is out. One away brings up Peyton Mansell. Peyton 1 for 2. Ground out Single, stolen base. Actually, courtesy runner for her. Got the stolen base in Miss Mayak. Peyton Mansell. Good hitter. Good pitcher, good athlete. Here's the pitch. Rifles it right up the middle. So another single for Peyton Mansell. That'll bring up Kelsey Geezy. Geezy 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. And we have a courtesy runner. Yeah, courtesy runner. Check my list. That's Ryland Mayak again. Ryland was the courtesy runner before. Harem, the pitch. Strike one. Pacelli, a member, I believe, of the Merrillwood, and Fall Creek Western Clover Belt. Strike call, 0-2. 1 on, 1 out. It's Ryland Mayak at first, courtesy runner. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Could be 2. Johnson for 1 at second. Not in time to get Geezy at first. So Geezy reaches on a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Amelia Martini, who scored the go-ahead run for Pacelli in the top of the 5th. 1 for 2. Pitch is high for ball 1. Left-handed Grace Harem. The pitch. Strike call. The other thing people don't realize either is that where the catcher catches the ball doesn't indicate if it's a strike or not. It's where the pitch crosses the plate. You don't realize that. They pitch high. You can tell when they frame it too. If it's a low or away, they'll catch it and pull it in, or if it's inside, they'll catch it and pull it in. You know, some catchers are pretty good at it. Fouled away. That's one of the things that's kind of misleading when you watch Major League Baseball or softball on TV as well now. They have that strike zone square they show you with all the little grids, and it's where it crosses the plate, friends, not where the catcher catches it. Strike 3, Frozer. Wow. We head to the bottom of the 5th, bottom of the 6th, tied at 2. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Welcome back to Thorpe. We head to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 2. Joe Anderson here, joined by the outstanding Garrett on production. Garrett Short. First time working with him, doing an excellent job. Alrighty, leading off is Elena Raffensperger. Elena 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Peyton Mansell in inning number 6 of work. 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 strikeouts so far. Foul that one off. Mansell had a run scored on her in the 3rd, and as you just saw in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 6th now. Tied at 2. Raffensperger right through the wickets of Ava Tess for a base hit. Didn't quite get the glove down low enough, and that enabled Raffensperger to get on base. Carly Harriman, the designated player, the DP. Remember, softball's got a DP and a flex, and they can kind of do all sorts of different things with them. A lot of strategery you can do. So Harriman squares the bunt. They're going to run back Raffensperger. 2 good catchers today, 2 good pitchers, Mansell and Ilka. Tell you, these kids can play. Harriman and Lestrade now for Fall Creek, the battery. They've done well. Fitch pitched very well for Fall Creek. Remember, there's no pitch limit in softball. They used to have an innings limit. Just gave the thumbs up sign to Emma Westrate. Who's tied to scored the tying run. Harriman, the pitch, squares the bunt, called a strike. Getting to the nitty-gritty here, friends. The pitch. Steal attempt is successful for Elena Raffensperger. Two and 2 the count to Carly Harriman. Tied at 2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Pop, fly ball, right field, and a good catch for Sydney Gavin. Not deep enough, so Raffensperger will stay at second. One away brings up Larissa Johnson. Larissa on the morning. It's still morning, friends. Single and popped up to Ava Tess at second. Larissa Johnson, the right fielder for Fall Creek. And I think Mom is at the fence taking a video, and she hits a foul ball on a bunt attempt. Good reflexes for Katie Ilka. I think Larissa's mom is videoing. Turns around and smiles and says, "Yep, that's me." 0-1 the count to Larissa Johnson in the box. Mansell's pitch. Call the strikes. Now in the hole, 0-2. 1 out. Elena Raffensperger at second. Mansell, the pitch. Slaps a base hit to left. Here comes Raffensperger with the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th. A big RBI single to left for Larissa Johnson. And Mom picked the ideal time to get the camera out and get a video of her daughter getting the go-ahead run scored. An RBI. That brings up Emma Westrate, the catcher. Emma, strikeout and a walk. And Emma foul ball. Actually, there was a pinch hitter that drew the walk. And the pinch hitter was Lexi Gustafson. So Emma 0 for 1. Steal attempt. And she's in. So Johnson with the stolen base. Good smattering of fans from both teams under tents and out in the open. 0-2 the count to Emma Weststraight. Takes ball 1. Larissa Johnson at second. Weststraight digs in. And the pitch from Mansell. High. I tell you, these Fall Creek Crickets, Coach Saransky has them very aggressive on the base paths. Two out. Here's the pitch from Mansell. Low for a ball. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit from the north, actually coming from the southeast. Full count. 2 out. Or 1 out, excuse me. I hear the 2. Weststreet pops it up. Who's going to get it? First baseman calls for it, and Hannah Terzinski and gets the out. That's why I got Garrett here. Making sure now I don't say it's 2 outs before it actually is 2 outs. No, it is 2 outs. Avery Barca, 0 for 2, strikeout, ground out. Now there's 2 out. The pitch, strike, and Katie Ilka will trot out. And Larissa Johnson retreat to second. Oh and 1 the count. Make it 0-2. Leadoff hitter. And the strikeout ends the inning. But not until a big RBI single to left for Larissa Johnson gives the Crickets the lead. 3-2. We head to the top of the 7th. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to Thorpe. Joe Anderson here, Garrett Short on production. Big 2 out or 1 out, single to left for Miss Johnson. Larissa, the right fielder, helped give the Crickets the 3-2 lead as we head to the top of the 7th. Leadoff hitter Sydney Gavin starts things off for the Pacelli Cardinals. 1, 2, 3 hitters. And ground ball. Tum over to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. Make sure to stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Katie Ilka. Swing and foul it off for strike one. A walk, a double, and a ground out. Actually a sacrifice bunt, so she is 1 for 1. 2 outs left for the Cardinals. Can they tie it up or take the lead? Here's the pitch. Fly ball left field, and it stays fair. Ilka's going to dig for 2, and she's got another stand-up double. 1 out with a runner in scoring position for Hannah Trzynski. A single, ground out, and reached on an error. Big spot here for number 11. Both coaches very aggressive on the base paths. And she takes strike one. Oh, and 1 the count. Harem, the pitch, high. Count even at a ball and a strike. Ooh, good pitch from Harem. Off speed. Grace Harem, second here in her 3rd inning of work here in relief of starter Jenna Fitch. And call the ball. Close pitch. 2-2. Harem, the pitch. Lined base hit. They're going to send her. We're going to have a play at home. And she's in. Wow, big time hit for Hannah Trzynski. Ilka ties the score at 3. Holy cow. Kaylin Yinter. What a big hit. We've had 2 big hits in back-to-back innings here, or back-to-back at-bats. And a fly ball left field foul. If you thought this was going to be a boring game, you thought wrong. This is an exciting contest, tied now at 3. Big RBI single for Hannah Trzynski brought in the tying run. Still nobody, only 1 out. Kaylin Yinter, the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk. Trzynski at second. Larissa Johnson with the big base hit for the RBI to give Fall Creek the lead in the bottom of the 6th, but answered by Hannah Trzynski here in the 7th with her RBI single of her own. And that fouled off. Emma West Straight behind the plate, looks to the dugout to get the sign. Gives the sign, the pitch. Strozer! What a pitch! And Yinter goes down on strikes for the 2nd out. Wow! What a pitch from Grace Harem. That'll bring up Kaden Nelson. Kaden on the morning, 0 for 3. Ground out, fly out. 2 away, tie score. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Hannah Trzynski still at second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right at Grolke at first, and she'll get the put out. Well, we head to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 3. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
And we're back, finishing up the pitching line here for Grace Harem at this point. Grace Harem with 3 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 runs came in during her time in the circle. Peyton Mansell in her 7th inning of work here. Can she shut the door, or will we go to extra innings? And Kennedy Tum, top of the order to lead things off here for Fall Creek in the bottom of the 7th. She takes strike 1. And make sure, gotta see which team blinks. Garrett thinks we may have a walk-off. We could, never know. Fly ball, left field foul. Pretty deep in the outfield. It's probably, I bet you it's good 200 down the lines, 250 to dead center. Probably 225, 230 in the power alleys. That's just a guess. And another strikeout for Peyton Mansell. And Peyton has struck out 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Make it 12. She's had 12 strikeouts on the day. And Becky Hutchison takes strike 1. Becky on the morning. 1 for 3. A single, reached on an error, and a fielder's choice. Good bunt, but it's going to go foul. And Katie Ilka scoops it up. The pitch outside. Two 2-0. The pitch. 3-0. Mansell has been low and away to the left-handed batter. 2-2. My error on the count. And full count now, 3-2. Emma Weststreet next to us shouting out encouragement to her teammate. Full count. Peyton Mansell, the pitch. And fouled it off down the third baseline. Kelsey Giese scoops it up. Got a shout out to my friend Carrie Grumman, choir director at Stevens Point Pacelli. Hi, Carrie. Hope you're having a great day, and happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. What a duel we have here between Becky Hutchison and Peyton Mansell. Who's going to win? This is sports at its finest. Mansell, the pitch. Takes a strike. And Hutchison down on strikes. 2 strikeouts here. We might be going to extras. Kennedy Grokey with 2 away. Kennedy strikeout, fielder's choice, 0 for 3. Bottom of the 7th with 2 out. Tied at 3. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Tension here in Thorpe. 2 outs, tied at 3. Kennedy Grokey, the batter. Peyton Mansell, the pitcher, high. We've got Garrett to stand up. I'm still sitting down. The pitch from Mansell, outside, another ball. I believe the count should be 2-2. 2-2. Dos. Mansell, her pitch. Full count. Just outside. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck out the side. We're going to extras, friends. Tied at 3. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
We've got a barn burner here for you, ladies and gentlemen, in Thorpe. We're heading to extras. Free baseball, or pardon me, free softball. And they're going to do the Major League Baseball thing by putting a runner at second base. So it would be the last batter who was out will go to second. And I believe that would be Caden Nelson, number 14. And it will. They will put Nelson at second. And nobody out. And we're going to see what they're going to do first, though. When in doubt, consult the manual. And they're going to, I think they're going to call maybe WIAA. Never know. Hard to tell. It's either a time limit or they're going to, I'm not sure. I thought for sure that they had already had this decided. That's why you do scorebooks in pencil, friends. I always am scared to do it in. What's the matter? Oh, that's all right. We've run all our ads, which is good. I can keep talking. I'm good at that. Ask my former students. They're kind of getting a lowdown on what they can do. It's either a time limit or I'm not sure what they're going to do. We are tied at 3 after 7. Some big hits. Larissa Johnson had that big hit in the bottom of the 6th to give the Crickets the lead 3-2. And then in the top of the 7th, a big RBI single by Hannah Trzynski tied the game at 3. We've read all of our reads. We've run all of our commercials. And we're just awaiting what is going to be the final determination as to will we end the game tied at 3, or will we have a runner start at second base? So we're going to get an interpretation here. Everybody's kind of in consultation. Coaches are talking, umpires are talking here. Fall Creek is on defense. They're in the pitcher's circle. Kurt Reiner, the AD, and the coordinator here of the tournament, they're going to discuss things. It could end up in a 3-3 tie. It very well could be. And that's it. We're going to end tied at 3. Well, stick around for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Where I'm pointed.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. This is Joe Anderson, along here with head coach Ann Molsky of Pacelli. By the way, this is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Ann, good game today.
Yes, it was a really nice game. It was fun to play.
So what was the ruling at the end, just so we can kind of get it straight?
So what the ruling was, if we're either calling time limit or doing the international tiebreaker. The problem with having that with a time limit tournament is if we want to go 12, we're going to finish. If we start it, we're going to finish it. So if we go 14, 15, 16 innings, that could put the next game behind, the next game behind. So when we're in this type of format, it's really hard to have a time limit and that. So we decided, the coaches and I, Coach Brad and I decided that it would be better off to do this than, because we're going to finish it. So we may be here a while. And just to keep for the integrity of the tournament, we thought we'd call it a tie.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
You're very welcome for that clarification.
Boy, you're pretty aggressive on the base paths with your players.
No, we just like to run and play. You know, fast pitch softball is fast. It's not slow pitch softball, it's fast pitch softball. And we like to use the base path to create things.
Well, we'll be covering your second game here at 2 o'clock. Thanks, Coach.
We'll
do the pound and we'll do the fist, too.
Thank
you. Thank you, Ann. Peyton Mansell. Wow, you were outstanding in the circle today. What were you throwing?
I threw all my pitches like usual, and I just had to focus on each pitch, and I knew my team was behind me, so I just...
You can hang on to it. You can do the interview.
Okay, sorry.
She had 14 strikeouts, is that correct? 14. Wow, that was outstanding.
Thank you.
What do you credit to your success?
Just like that, knowing that my team's behind me always having my back. I think I can just go out there and have a good time, knowing that even if I don't get a strikeout, that they'll be right there behind me.
It's a very impressive outing. We're going to put you in the house. We're going to step away. You know how to do this, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Peyton. Oh, shoot, I screwed it up. That's okay. I'm Peyton Mansell, and I'm in the house.
All right.
I don't know why I said
You want to say hi?
Well, game one is in the books. We ended up at a 3-3 tie. We'll be back around 1:30 to bring you the second game as the Pacelli Cardinals will take on